Welcome to Tanik Sun Lo. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey into the depths of one of the most revered texts in Hindu philosophy, the Bhagavad Gita. This timeless dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna provides profound wisdom, not just for ancient warriors, but for each one of us who is navigating the complexities of life. So, sit back, relax, and let's unravel Krishna's divine guidance with a unique astrological perspective. As the story begins on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna, a mighty warrior, faces an existential crisis. His mind is torn, filled with doubt and confusion. He is about to engage in a war that will pit him against his own family members, friends, and teachers. The weight of this impending war is too much to bear, and Arjuna falls into despair. His heart is heavy, his hands trembling. What is the right course of action? What is his duty? He wonders if he should even fight at all. Arjuna's inner turmoil is symbolic of the human condition. Every person at some point in life faces moments of indecision and doubt, where the path forward seems unclear. This moment of crisis for Arjuna is astrologically significant, as it mirrors the influence of difficult planetary transits that bring challenges into our lives. Just as Arjuna faces a war that brings him face to face with his deepest fears, we, too, often find ourselves battling inner conflicts and struggles during tough astrological periods, such as Saturn's return or challenging Mars transits. Now, Arjuna's confusion triggers the appearance of Lord Krishna, who stands as his charioteer. Krishna's calm and composed demeanor offer a stark contrast to Arjuna's anxious state. Krishna, with his infinite wisdom, begins to impart divine knowledge. His teachings are not just for Arjuna, but for all of humanity. He urges Arjuna to transcend his fear and perform his duty without attachment to the outcome. In astrological terms, Krishna's teachings in the Bhagavad Gita align with the concept of karmic astrology. Our actions, or karmas, are like seeds that grow and shape our destiny. The key lesson here is not to worry about the fruits of our actions, but to focus on performing them with sincerity and without attachment to the results. This resonates deeply with the movement of the planets, especially Saturn, the planet of karma. Saturn teaches us that what we sow, we must reap, but that we should not be attached to the outcome, for it is beyond our control. It is only through conscious action, following the path of Dharma, that we grow spiritually. Krishna goes on to explain the nature of the soul, Atman. He tells Arjuna that the soul is eternal, indestructible, and cannot be killed. This is an essential astrological concept as well. Just as the planets move in cycles, influencing our lives in various ways, the soul too experiences cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. This teaching provides solace to Arjuna, reminding him that no matter what happens on the battlefield, the soul will continue its journey. In a similar way, astrology teaches us that we are not bound by the material world, and we have the opportunity to grow and evolve through multiple lifetimes. Every planetary transit is an opportunity for spiritual growth. As Krishna continues his teachings, he introduces the concept of yoga, a path to union with the divine. Krishna describes different types of yoga, such as karma yoga, the yoga of selfless action, bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion, and jnana yoga, the yoga of knowledge. Each path leads to the same goal, liberation and union with the divine consciousness. This aligns with the astrological belief that the planets can guide us on different paths, depending on our unique birth charts. A person with strong Venus influences might be naturally inclined to Bhakti Yoga, finding solace and connection in devotion, while someone with a prominent Mercury or Jupiter might resonate more with the pursuit of knowledge through Jnana Yoga. One of the most profound teachings Krishna imparts to Arjuna is the importance of detachment. In the face of life's challenges, including those represented by difficult planetary aspects, it is easy to become emotionally entangled in outcomes. Krishna teaches that true wisdom lies in performing one's duty without attachment. This does not mean abandoning responsibility, but rather embracing the flow of life with a detached mind. Astrologically, this reflects the influence of the moon and its cycles, reminding us that emotions, like the phases of the moon, are temporary. We must remain centered in our true nature, even when the emotional tide rises. Arjuna listens intently, and slowly the fog of confusion begins to lift. He understands that life is not just about victory or defeat in the material world, but about spiritual growth and self-realization. As the conversation unfolds, Krishna also reveals his divine form to Arjuna, a moment of profound revelation. This divine vision is symbolic of the higher consciousness that each of us can attain by transcending our material limitations. In astrology, this is akin to the awakening that comes when we align with our higher purpose, when we begin to understand the deeper meaning behind our life's challenges. It is like the moment when we embrace the true influence of our astrological chart, not just as a set of limitations, but as a map that guides us toward spiritual evolution. In the final chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna empowers Arjuna to rise above his doubts and fears, urging him to take action in alignment with his higher self. With newfound clarity, Arjuna rises from his state of confusion, ready to engage in the battle with wisdom and courage. His decision is no longer driven by fear or attachment, but by the divine guidance Krishna has provided. He acknowledges his duty and is prepared to face whatever comes his way. The teachings of the Bhagavad Gita are timeless and universal, offering guidance not just for Arjuna, but for all of us. In the astrological context, these teachings serve as a reminder that life is a constant balancing act, much like the interplay of the planets in the sky. There will be challenges, doubts, and struggles, but through wisdom, devotion, and selfless action, we can navigate these trials and emerge stronger on the other side. So, friends, the wisdom of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita is not just for warriors, but for everyone facing inner battles. It is a guide for overcoming life's challenges, just as the astrological chart provides insights into the energies we are working with in this lifetime. Remember, no matter how difficult the battle may seem, the true victory lies in self-realization and alignment with our highest purpose. Thank you for joining me in this journey through the Bhagavad Gita. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tanik Sun Lo. Press the bell icon to stay updated on more spiritual wisdom. Radhe Radhe, and see you next time.